Rated M for mature.
This doesn't seem like a place you find good men!
We're not looking for good men. We're looking for mercenaries. We have no hope of taking the fortress without them.
If we make it far enough to hire them, with those things out there...
These bones! This place has swallowed things larger than us! And smacked them down those worms! They'll kill us all!
Run! Get off the sand!
It's all sand!
Keep calm! Keep moving!
Where?
Anywhere that isn't sand!
Ah! I was hoping it wasn't a corpse I was dragging home. Be a bit weird, that, eh?
My men... what happened?
I'm sorry, lad. They weren't as lucky as you.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank this. That little darling's a bit twitchy, but she should get you up to my camp, no trouble. I've got a newer one myself. Worked out all the hitches.
Hitches?
Word of advice about the climb. If you don't like heights, don't look down. And if you don't like dwarf asses, don't look up.
This device, you built it?
You don't need to flatter me, lad. I already snatched you from the nasties. No, what you got there's Numenorian. Loads of their contrivances scattered around from way back.
Very useful.
Trick is grabbing it without the worms grabbing you. I found a few promising sites, got them all sketched out. You bring what you find back to me, I'll tinker till it does what it used to. Or does something, anyway. Then you can field test it. Make sure...
Not the most convenient spot if you're moving in furniture. But on the plus side, worms don't like heights. So, what are you doing so far from Gondor?
Looking for the Vanishing Sons. They're a mercenary company.
Yes, I hired a few of them to look for Numenorian bits. Now I owe their leader a few... mercenaries. I've got just the thing to get you to where they are. Just don't tell them where I am.
What do I do?
Just run off the edge of the cliff.
Run off the edge of the cliff.
And here, these are the places to poke around for more Numenorian goodies. Go on then. I've used this thing myself. Not a bump or a scratch.
See, laddie! Nothing to it! Now, whatever you do, don't... Oh, you'll figure it out.
Figure what out? Just have to not think about it, is all. All right, this is... Whoa! Right. Getting the hang of it. My name is Baranor. I am second captain of the Gondorian Guard at Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil has fallen some time ago, I believe.
I am seeking soldiers.
Well, it's difficult to be a captain without them. Lucky for you, I've got the finest warriors in all of Middle-earth! Do you carry coin of any kind?
Some.
Some. You're going to need a lot more than some. What are your plans for them, eh? I assume you're not planning to retake Minas Ithil.
I'm planning to take Shindrum.
The fortress? No. That sounds like the work for heroes. All I can offer you are mercenaries. Look, why don't you come back when you have some more money? Or sense? Morad?
How do you know that name?
You haven't changed! I remember a boy of 7. Small for his age, so he had a lot to prove. And one day he decided that he was going to explore the caves of Umbar, but he got himself into a little bit of trouble. Lucky for him, he had a brother. A beautiful, courageous older brother who was sent to look for him. And by the time that champion reached him, he was moments away from being devoured by Caragors.
Caragors? Jagai?
No, little brother. I am Circa now. Circa, the unkillable. Circa, the insufferable. Circa, the survivor. But I still bear some scars from my former life.
How did you come to be here, among these Easterlings?
Same old story. A village is raided, homes are looted, mothers and fathers are slaughtered, screaming tears.
Orcs?
Mercenaries.
How is it?
I should be thankful, though, of course, eh? Not every boy gets the chance to be raised among such a merry band of killers and thieves!
But you lead them.
Yeah, only until I get a knife in my back. And believe me, that is how all leaders end up. But enough history. Blood only goes so far. You and I, we have business to transact.
If I'm going to take that fortress, I better start with something smaller. Let's see about those outposts. I'll soon see how these outpost captains stack up against the Minas Ithil war chiefs.
Have you ever noticed how quickly the sun dries after you Have you ever noticed just how annoying you are.
Tell me, brother, what do you see?
Orcs, wagons, more orcs.
Do you know what I see? Coin, fortune, and enough danger to make it fun.
It seems you have better eyes than I do.
It looks too, but who's keeping track?
I suppose this coin you speak of is in those wagons, those surrounded by guards.
Soon to be dead guards. No survivors. The Overlord can't know that this is us. After all, he is paying us to keep these deliveries safe.
You're working for the orcs?
Look, in this line of work, I can't choose where my coin comes from. Besides, if you're thinking about taking over that fortress, you're going to need my men. And if you need men, you need coin. Help me, brother. I'll give you a family discount.
How generous.
Keep an eye out for wereworms. They're drawn to grog.
That's it. I'm done with these convoys. All the bloody sand. The heat.
This coin is from Nemesis System.
The only thing that makes me feel better is killing something.
More of the same. More loot from the city.
For the water! I
All their supplies come through this canyon. This is all Gondorian coin.
And now, it's Easterling coin. Let's get these wagons back to the Oasis. Today, we get paid.
These caravans have to stop.
You and your boys need to get all this grog cleaned up before any wereworms show up. And don't spill any more, or you'll bring the Rumbler here.
A rumbler? Sounds like just what I need. It's time to spill some grog. Let's run down.
done?
Cut off the enemy's supply line.
That was also my supply line! I need to keep the coin flowing. Do you see those men back there? Those are not soldiers. Their loyalty is bought, and when they stop getting paid, their blades are no longer under my control.
These are marauder orcs. When we take their fortress, you'll get half their fortune, and I'll use the other half to pay you and your men for whatever comes next.
All right. You know, coin is one thing. That fortress is another. Oh, I hope you've got a great plan.
Now I just need a plan. Time to find out what we're up against.
If you're serious about taking this fort and getting me my coin, we'll need to find out what we're up against. And we'll need to be discreet.
I wouldn't want to ruin your reputation among the orcs.
You all heard about the werewolf attack on the confront. And yes, we're running low on grog. But things are going to change. Gold! It has lazy.
So with Mark dead, that makes Gimoob the new war chief. Or is it Baruch? How am I supposed to keep this straight?
You were clear in
No need to trouble yourself.
Not ruining it. Live that, you.
Nicely done, little brother. Very discreet.
Our own. Long.
His overlord chose his war chiefs well.
He's called Takra, the Sand Spider. Encourages competition within his ranks. A bloody business, but it does weed out the weak.
Many good nights spent with Bog's brew. Don't. Well, that's just testament to how good they were, isn't it? Anyway, I've heard grumbling from somebody about them.
Work with these beasts.
Oh, they're not much different from mercenaries. They like to drink, to sing, and to kill.
Baradu. They're going to be needed in the next Great War. See, Bog, use human blood.
You lived a hard life, Jagai.
But I survived, didn't I? I lived long enough to meet you again. That's better than most.
He does like to specify.
1 second. I got it. Good.
How have you survived among the Easterlings?
By letting Jagai die. By becoming Serka. Jagai was weak, afraid. He could be hurt, killed. Serka cannot.
Because that's all remember this. They said you're no here I'm under stars breathing down my
have to take this fortress before I run out of coin. Mercenaries are loyal only as long as you can pay them.
They'll get their money.
There's a spider dwarf living out in the desert. He can climb walls.
We're almost done, but I'm not leaving here empty-handed. I think I saw some gold back there. Finish up so we can leave.
We can go! They're all gone! We are here! And they are sent to Mordor! The holy fort for the Dark Lord! See, I can spot a spy as quick as I can. None of them get past me. They can impress me in a fight which will lift our boots to a high nine. But they're not fooling me! No, no! The more I drink, the sharper. My arm! Get him! Get him!
I think that made him angry. Maybe a good time to leave.
Get him! Up there! He's up there!
Anyone who takes a shot at my overlord has to deal with me. It's a good thing.
Ooh, he's a feisty one.
Really have a death wish. But you're in luck. I grant wishes.
Put some effort into it, both of you.
Sorry. That's good for us. Bad for you.
Let me go! Hey, wait!
Come now. Let's make this a fight to remember.
Were you on a roll there? I'm afraid not.
I think it's time we left, little brother. Or do you want to try and get us killed again?
Time to leave.
We're losing them! They're getting away!
Now we know what we're dealing with.
I've seen two kinds of mercenary, brother. One of them fights for gold, and the other seeks death in whatever way he can find it. I'm starting to think you're the second kind.
There's no turning back now.
Welcome, sir. Would you like to hire more of my mercenaries?
Where is Circa?
I am Zoja, and the Vanishing Sons have chosen a new leader. Prices may have gone up since you...
Where is my brother?
Your brother! You see, I had a brother once. His name was Circa. And then a stranger came, and he started to forget who his family was, his real family. Men who followed him bled with him. He started to think he could work against us, against our patrons. No need for that. I gave him to a very fine fellow by the name of Ujak. He runs a fight pit called the Circus. Very entertaining. All sorts of warriors and beasts. You wouldn't think a man could get torn apart in so many ways.
I will be back.
Make sure you bring plenty of coin. There'll be no more family discounts around here, my friend.
Welcome to the circus! A cornucopia, blood and pain. This is where flesh eats flesh, and where today, you are the main attraction.
You're quite the showman. I'll enjoy killing you.
The show has already begun. I have to get down there.
Time to earn that blood money.
The circus is a cornucopia of blood and gore.
Plenty more where that came from.
Watch them bleed for me.
Nice of you to finally join us.
You seem to be holding your own.
It seems we have a special attraction in our Festival of Blood. Truly, the circus does not disappoint. On your head. Don't flinch. Oh, we're not done yet. Let me amaze you.
We should let these beasts join in the fun.
I hate to say this, but I think I agree with you. Let's get out of here.
Oh no, we're just getting started.
Kill everything!
I grant freedom for all. Run wild, run free.
Make merry with your captors. Seems like it's my turn to get you out of trouble.
You mean the trouble you got me into? Thank you! Who do you think you got the idea from?
This is blood madness.
Many come to join our circus, but none last long. Death by blade, or fang, or bone. We all bleed together. Scream! I want to hear their music.
Remember this, come bonus time!
Above us! We have a reputation to uphold. Behind you! Where is the blood? There's not enough blood!
Watch out!
Bleed! Bleed!
This comes under expenses.
Break their bones! This is what I come to see!
Too soon!
Cannot kill you that ally! I'm going to wear you like a cape!
Now to deal with Zosha.
So I told that stinking overlord that the Vanishing Sons would be at his service, loyal as ever. Circa, wait!
Circa has returned! Huh? Circa the unkillable, Circa the insufferable, Circa the destroyer! But if any of you would like to return to my good graces, Circa the Merciful asks only one thing. Take this piece of filth! Throw him to the worms!
Please, please. No, 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 no! You think he's going to protect you? You're dead! You're all dead!
And that is how you lead mercenaries, little brother.
As long as they're ready for what comes next.
I've got to hand it to you, brother. This is a hell of a plan.
Let's get started. Are your men ready?
We're under attack!
Might just need a few more minutes.
Should have done what we paid you for!
Far fought as poorly as you. I'd hire mercenaries too.
You disappoint me, orc. You still angry about the canyon?
Attacking the water supply! Who you're fighting? I'm telling you, Helich has those scorpion fights me.
Hey, we have to drink that water. They'll poison the oasis.
With what?
Themselves.
Swallow the guts! I'll find whatever out there. Get back here! Drink mercy!
Let none of them live!
That is generally our approach. I hope you're not unhappy with our services.
Show no mercy! You're not the only veteran of meanness here. Me and my boys were there when the last of you fled our blades. And now, it's time to settle unfinished business.
We took your money and betrayed you, but invading our home, that crosses a line. Nicely done, brother.
What do you need us for? This place is ours! Now you see who you're dealing with!
We're here to take what's ours, and no one's stopping us! Not you, and not any stinking mercenary!
Burn over there!
How does it feel to lose your home a second time? This will be the fate of all men.
We have won!
I don't understand you. Your home has been destroyed. Scores of your men are dead. The orcs will be coming back to finish you up. What have we won?
Today's fight!
Today's fight. What about tomorrow's? And the next day? And the next day? There's no end to it.
Right. All right. You're right. There is no end to it. This isn't the first time I've lost everything. They don't call me unkillable because I don't lose. It's because I never stop fighting. If I did, that would be the end of me.
Trying to take that fortress could be the end of you. You don't realize it, or you don't care. Either way, you're insane.
You're the one who traveled across Mordor to get to the desert. Allied with questionable mercenaries? Destroyed a canyon with a worm? Huh?
When you put it that way, it does sound insane.
Insane, yeah. I think now you understand me, my brother. Come on. Oh, I think I saw you flying yesterday.
Give a shout next time something fun comes up. I heard there was some
I'm off.
infighting among the orcs deeper in Mordor.
It's time to take the fortress.
us! And now you show up at my gates to kill us! Men are such vile creatures! My boys will enjoy slaughtering the lot of you!
I don't think he likes us much.
He's about to like us a lot less.
Return!
You will fall!
Outside and make sure I'm not disturbed. The Overlord is mine.
You can count on me. I won't let you down.
It's time to even the score. I'm going to tear off every limb you have before I kill you.
Well, that doesn't seem even. Even would be an arm for an arm. I got bored out there.
I'll never trust mercenaries again! Behind him! You shine! Never! Try again! I knew mercenaries couldn't be trusted! Die! I'm good at it! You won't get me that way! I'll slaughter all your men after this! Life is short! Your death approaches! You old man swine! Learn your tricks! Death welcomes you! This tear you apart! This talks fine! Polish off! Polish up! Die! I'll cut you apart! My death changes nothing. You have no idea what's coming. The Dark Lord will return, and when he does, all of your kind will be wiped out!
Truly is a splendid dwelling. The finest place I've ever called home.
Some would call it ostentatious.
Not me. The Marauder Orcs may be bloodthirsty demons, but they have impeccable taste.
They were always going to try and retake it.
Who can blame them?
How unfortunate for them that they will find it unoccupied.
Where are the man-pigs?
He does like to put on a show, doesn't he?
It's a she. Gwendolyn. I checked her underbits.
I have not forgiven your debt, Master Dwarf. Hey, I know where you live.
Well, at least I have a place to live, eh?
He's got me there.
You know, there are other fortresses, much grander than this one.
Tell me more.
Gorgoroth, for one. How do you feel about lava?
Well, look, if there's going to be more battles, you'll need a title.
I think I'm fine.
Baranor the Worm Herder.
No.
Baranor the Disarming.
Very clever.
Baranor the Dwarf Friend.
I don't know about friend.
Baranor the Manbird.
Definitely not.
Baranor the Conqueror.
Oh, that's not bad.
Let's go with Manbird.